guys, so I have to film this shit on my iPhone because my SD card quit working. I don't know why, but that's why the video wasn't up yesterday, which sucks because I actually have a little bit that I want to discuss with you guys, and it just is going to be like this. So just bear with me. So as you guys know, I had surgery, and I told you guys that it was a personal surgery, and if you haven't figured it out by now, I got my hairline filled in, and we will be discussing the process of that, why I got it done, why I had to get it done. There is some controversy that is going on with it that I want to discuss with you guys. Also, at the very end of this video will be kind of like clips of the surgery process and of the doctor talking about it. So if you just want to skip all this and kind of go to that, that's fine. But if you kind of want to know the background of why I had to get the surgery and all of that type of shit, then just continue watching this. And sorry this is shaky, oh, this is annoying, but we will get through it. So this issue with my hair has been going on for about a year, and I will put in the screenshot right here, and that's when the first time I've ever talked about it. So basically where my story starts is I wanted to prevent hair loss since I was freaking 16. My dad was bald, my brother was balding, my whole family is balding. This based on your hair loss, or your hair genetics is based on your mom's side, I believe, and all my mom's uncles are bald. So I was like, oh, this shit is not happening to me. I will forever have snatched edges and we'll be okay. I will not be out putting lost and found posters for my hairline. So for about a year and a half now, I've been taking Propecia, and what Propecia is just it prevents hair loss. And if you're on it early and you constantly take it, it's a really high chance of you not losing your hair. So I was already on that. And before I was even on the medication, I never lost my hair. I never experienced hair loss. I just was trying to prevent it before it happened. My hair was still full. Everything was great. We were good. So I had a minor surgery, and about a week or so after that, I started realizing my hair was kind of missing. So I went back to the doctor, and they were like, oh, you could potentially be using shock hair loss. Is there any type of products that you're using or potentially overusing? And I was like, well, the only things that I use is Propecia and this Win, which I am obsessed with this product. By me mentioning this or by me mentioning Propecia, I am not telling you that that is what caused my hair loss. I'm just saying that my hair loss happened extremely rapidly. I'll insert a picture right here. This picture right here was actually a few days ago that the doctor had taken, and that bald spot that you guys are seeing was accumulated in a 6-month span, which is kind of ridiculous. Baldness kind of comes over time. It takes years to develop, especially for my understanding. Here's the thing. It wasn't in clumps, okay? It wasn't I washed my hair with this and it came out in clumps. But I did notice that when I was washing my hair with it, some hair would come out more than usual. But what I kept saying and what I kept thinking, and possibly what still could be the reason behind it, was because my hair looked amazing afterwards. But the reason behind it, maybe that much hair coming out, I was like, oh, maybe it's just getting rid of the dead hair. Maybe it's getting rid of split ends. But it's also because you have to wash it a lot. The instructions tell you to use 6 to 10 pumps for short hair. That's a lot of product, but I approved this. I actually met Chaz Dean. Insanely generous, amazing guy. I love Chaz Dean. I met him at an event. We were talking. I told him that I wanted fuller hair. He said, use my product. I said, I've always heard of your product. I've only thought you could buy it on TV. I didn't know that you had a studio. He said, no, of course, yeah, I have a studio. Come by. He'd been giving me 30% discounts on buying the bottles. I've been buying them for a year, and they're incredible. They really do make your hair look amazing. But I was Googling one day and was Googling new stuff about Win and see if there are updates, and I saw that there has been an ongoing either lawsuit or some type of issue, complaints where there was over 21,000 complaints of people who had come forward and said they are experiencing hair loss. and this is the only thing they can link to it. And I don't think there was ever anything that said this is necessarily what caused the hair loss. But again, let me pop this picture up and other pictures of the people who are saying they experience this type of hair loss. It's just not in 6 months, like there's is completely bald, and like this side, and it's only showing this side, and like, yeah, I should have taken more pictures, but honestly I was super insecure about it. Like, I had to use this for the past year. It's Topic, and it's literally like fills in your hair. So you guys would have never seen it because I'm like spraying the shit out of this throughout my hair, but in reality I was just like randomly losing spots around my head. Like, you guys would see, like when I would bend forward on camera, there would be this circle, you know, part up here, which I'd be fine with. I wouldn't care if I was naturally balding, but it was so sudden. Like, I literally would be editing a video one day and I'm like, is that a fucking bald spot in my head? Like, I've never seen that. So I'm like, what, you know, like, what the hell is going on? Anyways, in hindsight, I got this surgery, not for, you know, cosmetic reasons, I guess you would say. I didn't use anything to like lower my hairline. I just filled in where it was missing. And this is a surgery that I paid for. This is the only reason why I'm making this video in the beginning, is to let you guys know, I'm not linking this to my hair loss, but I'm telling you that this is what I've been using along with Propecia. And this is the only thing that I can find that has said that matches literally with my story. And let me just say this again. I'm not saying when is the reason why I experience hair loss that rapidly, but what I am saying is that if you are using Win and you are experiencing hair loss, if I were you, I would share this story because you're not alone. Like, there is the Google, you know, it's, I believe how you spell it is W-E-N. First, if you type in W-E-N hair, it'll say W-E-N and it'll be like hair loss, and you'll see the whole story, you'll see the investigation and everything. I don't know, I just wanted to share this with you guys and say that I rapidly began to lose hair. But I got it fixed, and that is what this whole, you know, video and surgery was about. But I wanted to sit down and just tell you guys that, like, this wasn't a, you know, I feel like everyone keeps thinking that I'm on this, like, journey to become a Barbie. And, like, bitch, if I am, then I am. But like I've said before, you guys know what I have had done. I have talked to you guys about what I've had done. I talked to you guys about the reasons why I had to get them done. Everyone thinks that, like, I got my freaking a whole new fucking face. Bitch, you fix the nose, you plump up the lips a little bit, you lose some weight, you start to fucking look better. And I'm not even going to go into the discussion about my nose. You guys know that it was broken, and it was fucking literally like I'd take my nose and push it into my damn skull. I had no septum, so I had to get that fixed. I'm not even going into all this fucking story. You can say I got everything done. I don't really care. At the end of the day, if it's not affecting your life, fuck off. So again, I just wanted to sit down and share that with you guys. I know it's kind of like a lot of information, but I just want to get my point across with you guys and just put it out there. This is not me trying to call somebody out. This is not me. I love Chaz Dean. But at the end of the day, I am also a consumer of products. I am a consumer of things. Just because I have a following on the internet does not mean that I cannot take to the internet to talk about my experiences. What I will not do, or what I will try not to do, is take my part on the internet and try to, you know, accuse somebody of something, because that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to say multiple times in this video, I am not accusing this of it. I'm just saying that my type of baldness was sudden and out of nowhere, and I was just like, this makes no sense. And the only products that I were using, I googled this, does this cause hair loss? There was nothing significant with that. Propecia, there was nothing significant with that I could find. I googled when, it was the first thing that popped up, and it matched exactly what was going on with me. So again, if anything happens with this, if anything comes out that it was linked with this, you guys will be the first ones that if you are using Win, again, and you're experiencing hair loss, then let me know in the comments. Don't be afraid to tell your story. And it is unfortunate that you are experiencing hair loss and you're not in a position where you can get a hair transplant surgery. But I do know that if you are experiencing hair loss and you were using this product, there is potential that, you know, you will get paid for your hair loss, because it's not fair for you to be experiencing hair loss and you're just bald for the fucking rest of your life. Again, for me, I paid for $14,000 is what I fucking paid for to get my shit back in here. And I'm not asking for that money back. I'm just saying, because again, I don't know if this is what it is. I feel like I'm rambling. I just want to get a point across that I'm not trying. I love Chaz Dean, and I don't want anybody to think that I'm like trying to talk shit about his product. My purpose of this video is to just show y'all what I got done, but also tell y'all why I had to get it done and what I've come to the conclusions of that. Yeah, okay. Anyway, so let's get into the surgery. Again, it's not that much. It's just kind of like Dr. Ziering. He's super sweet. He's really funny. Just telling you guys kind of what is going on in the surgery, and then it just kind of like, you know, shows the little thing that they're going to use. You see my bald ass head in the back, and it just kind of give you a brief description of basically what happened. And then I don't show, you know, the bloody shit. I don't know if you guys wanted to see that. I'm not showing you guys right now like what the edges look like, because it still has not grown out, and there's still a chance that, you know, these won't make it. A hair transplant doesn't 100% work all the time. So I'm like, pray for my edges. I hope that they have a long life. I hope they grow like chia pets. Also, maybe a question some of you guys would have is like, is this my hair that they implanted? Yes, this is all my hair. This is not fake hair. This is not a little seed to make a flower grow. You will see, like I said, at the end of this video, you'll see they shaved the back of my head, and they individually pulled out grafts of my own hair and then implanted it in my hair. And again, I did not lower my hairline. I did not do anything to the hairline other than fill in where the sudden baldness happened. Anyways, I love you guys. We'll be getting my channel back to, you know, the usual shit we do. Sorry that this video was up late. You know, it happens. As always, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, the world. Follow me everywhere. And I love you guys. And I really hope that... And also, if you are using this product and you've been using it for years and you love it, share your experience down in the comments too. This isn't a bash win product. I don't even know if this is what caused it. I'm repeating myself. I'm sorry. I just don't want... Okay. Calm down, Alex. I will see you guys next week. Bye. Hello, guys. How are you? So I'm here with Dr. Ziering, and I am on some Valium right now, so I don't really know what's going on. He's going to be explaining what we have done and what we will be doing today.
All right, I'll take it from here, Alex.
Okay, perfect.
So last night we made the incision, so the sites of where the grafts are going to go, and that's right up here. And there's a protective covering on them now to keep them open and moist, and it actually... By doing the sites the night before, it gives us the number that we're looking for, as well as it starts the healing cascade. So he's already starting to heal and get the soil, so to speak, ready to receive the grafts. Now, if we come around here and we look at the back of the head has to be shaved because we're doing this the FUE technique, where we take one out at a time, and we're going to actually use the artist robot to harvest these grafts. So this is the donor area, and we're going to take it from here, so that there's no linear scar. This way we can keep our hair however length we want. You won't see a linear scar. And so we're getting ready. This has already been anesthetized locally, just like you go to the dentist. And we're gonna go next door into the robot room, and we're gonna begin the harvest.
Basically what he is saying is that we numbed the back and we about to get these edges smashed. Okay.
Your chin is gonna be tucked in towards your chest as much as you can. Do a little bit more. Okay. How are your shoulders?
Oh, good.
Okay? Alright.
Can I put my feet here?
You can set them down
wherever you want them.
Yeah,
wherever it's comfortable. Yeah. And then we're going to get everything set up, and we'll bring the robotic arm into position, and we'll be able to see what's happening close up on the screens over here. Okay. Alright, so it'll just be a few minutes as we get you set up.